everybody, it's episode 8 of Better Call Saul. Last time we left things on one of the best scenes so far this season, with Jimmy completely losing it towards Howard, and Howard just, being professional, being unemotional, just walking, straight ahead, not letting Jimmy's crazy shouting get to him. It was one of the best acted scenes from both of them, just perfect. And something that we needed to see, because it had kind of been building up for the entire season, and you were kind of wondering, where are they going with this? The bowling ball stuff, the prostitute stuff, where are they actually going with all this? And it just came to a head in this episode, and yeah, it was a perfect mess of a scene. Just a perfect mess. What am I saying? The other story, but also involving Jimmy becoming a friend of the cartel. He successfully managed to get bail for Lalo, but it's going to be, what is it, 8 million, something crazy like that. And Salamanca was like, I'm going to call you. I'm going to need you to get that money. So we're probably going to have to deal with that. And Jimmy's going to be in a whole world of trouble, probably, due to that. I wouldn't want to be... Imagine carrying around a bag full of cash. You don't want that in your life. Could we just, wire it, but then I guess they could trace the money? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know what's going to go on. All I know is that in the third storyline from last week, Jimmy and Kim got married. It was very romantic. They went to the local place, and Huel was there, and some other person who I can't remember. There were no rings. There were no real proper vows. It was done and dusted. And they said one of the reasons, at least, that they did it is so that Kim couldn't be forced to testify against him if something went crazy wrong. So they didn't do it because they love each other necessarily. It seemed more of a business decision, even though there is a lot of love and affection there. It was an interesting choice to do it. And I wonder where that story thread leads to. Maybe they'll get annulled, maybe they'll stay married, maybe they'll have a proper wedding. All things are possible in this world. I think that was mostly it. Mike was in it a bit. He was pulling the strings, getting Lalo out. He pulled the strings getting him in, and now he's pulling the strings getting him out. Yeah. That's it. So I'm looking forward to getting into this. Are you? Of course you are. You've seen it already, so if you're here, that means it was good. Because if it was a bad episode, you wouldn't be... I wonder what people thought of this terrible episode. You wouldn't be like that. Although sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm like, that episode of that show was so bad, I need somebody else to vocalize what was bad about it. But hopefully this one is actually amazing, and I guess we'll find out.
7 million. I'm going to need you to pick it up.
7 million. Just, it's a lot of money. Don't go to Mexico with it, because cartel will get you. Or these the twins? Don't mess with them. They're indestructible. Ooh! I want some of these. There's cars. There's dresses. What more can you want? Money. Sign me up. I'll take it. 7 million. This is where it comes from. What do they need Saul for? I guess they don't want to turn up together with them. You nervous? I'm nervous.
Hey, tengo algo para él. Si es que sigue interesado.
Ooh. Reading the funny pages?
So funny.
Oh. Success.
You wouldn't get it. Turn off at the dirt road and take it 30 miles south.
30 miles?
Down a dirt road.
Fewer eyes out in the desert, you know? Once you get there, you're gonna see a well. It looks like a well. It's the only one out there. My cousins are gonna meet you there with the money. 9 a.m. You like them. They're good boys.
They're chatty.
Hey, look. Maybe this isn't your thing, you know? I mean, that's okay. I get it. You did good in court. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, thanks. $100,000?
Can't get a jet for that, but...
That's a lot of money.
That's the price.
Okay.
Done.
He haggled for some money, but this is not a job you want.
Hey, I'm home.
How would you like to get a new car?
I have some business news.
You're a friend of the cartel? Is that it?
That's correct.
You got him bailed? When you said you couldn't do it, I knew you'd find a way.
He always finds a way. At least he's telling her.
You're going to pick up $7 million of cartel money?
I know what you're thinking, but it's safe.
Okay. Then I'm going with you.
Well, they're only expecting me.
Come on.
One guy. I mean, that's kind of the whole point. If I smell even the faintest whiff of anything wrong, I'll be out of there like a shot.
I don't like this.
Someone's gonna die. I don't know how.
I don't want you to do it.
Kim, listen, I swear, okay? I'll be fine.
But continuing his 100% honesty with her is great. And he's at the well already. Really? Can't miss this one? This thing? You sure it's 31.6? So whoever the dude called at the start of the episode, that's the complication. But as long as the twins are here, they can deal with that. But if Jimmy's on his own against the complication, then we got trouble.
Yo soy abogado. Abogado, a lawyer. You guys are just gonna let's go.
Did you guys ever hear of Bitcoin?
Buenos dias.
Guess not.
All right.
Whew. Now he's on his own. Now the real episode starts.
$7 million of cash in the trunk.
If only the return journey was as quick as the...
Crappy service.
Oops. What's going to happen here? That's why they had him take out his phone, so we'd know he couldn't call.
Pass it for luck. 6,999,000.
Jimmy, does your car go any faster? Maybe 88 miles an hour would do it. He should be worried right now. And doubly worried. He can't. How can he talk his way out of this? Maybe the twins will come along and. Oh!
Whoa, what?
Do your talking.
No, that's not what he meant. No, this is a mistake. It's big.
They're here. Yeah, stay down. just a nice, quick journey, Kim. Just gonna go to this well, get the money, come back, have some laughs. Woo-hoo! That was a good shot. Did he get away? Who's this? This Mike?
You hit?
Mike.
Good shock.
I thought it was the twins, but sharpshooter Mike.
Stay here and breathe.
I feel okay now. Now that Mike's here. That's not going anywhere. Jimmy's car's still okay. Best car ever made. Fast forward. Nope, we're still in the desert. Until they're back in civilization, my tension level is just going to be up here. And the car is busted.
Get out.
Is it the transmission?
Alternator's shot.
The alternator.
Literally.
What are we doing, Mike? Is there a tracker? So what's the plan to get out of here? Will Gus send somebody if they don't make their rendezvous? If he doesn't hear from Mike?
Let's get that to where it belongs. This way.
Well, home is that way.
One of those guys got away in a car.
True.
On the road.
True.
This road.
We just have to climb to the top of the highest mountain to get reception? Remember when Walt and Jesse were out in the desert?
How about we take turns with these bad boys, you know?
Yeah.
So we both stay fresh?
Mike's like, not a chance.
Fine. Let's dig a hole.
A hole.
Put the buddy in it.
Walk out of here, get to civilization. Drive back,
Then come
pick
back.
it up. Work smarter, not harder.
You'll never find him.
Oh, Mike sees something. Friend or foe?
It's working.
Foe, I'd say. Too early for friend. Is it the dude who got away?
Stop. Put that away. They'll see it. You take off anything that'll catch the light. It looks like they're doing a grid search.
7 million is a lot of incentive to search an area thoroughly. I presume Mike is going somewhere he knows, like a pickup point, or you know what I mean? This I love. Oh, Mike's doing some survival stuff. Is it
Why
gonna
are we camping?
make
Shouldn't we keep walking? It's cooler at night.
moisture?
You go out there in the dark, you're gonna break your leg in a prairie dog hole.
He's gonna break his leg here, trying to.
She knows I'm picking up money down by the border, that's all.
You told your girlfriend what you're doing.
She's my wife.
My wife.
And what's your wife gonna do with this information, do you think? Call the cops?
No. Scared out of her mind is
What
all.
would Kim do? Come looking for her
Let's hope you're right.
herself? That's what I think she'd do. But
She knows.
She wouldn't know where to go. No, you came prepared. This reminds you of anything, Jimmy? Ever seen someone wear this before?
I got 2 of these. You want one?
No, thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, this reminds him too much of his brother. He'd rather be
Suit
cold.
yourself.
Okay, let's see what Kim... Oh, she's gone to see Lalo to get the exact position. That's what I think. Do I know you?
Do you want me to?
Yes, please. I know who you are, who you actually are. We have something in common. You want to know where your money is? I want to find Saul Goodman. Mr. Salamanca.
Who the hell are you that he tells you my business?
We're married, which means I have spousal privilege.
So you're his wife?
Yes.
Yeah.
Una buena. Bien por él. He didn't come home last night. And
Yeah.
he got scared enough to come down here
That's
and
it.
talk to me.
You got it.
Just tell me where you sent him. That's all I need.
I don't think so. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Goodman.
Now she's on the radar. I don't like that. How did your experiment go? That much, eh? Well, it's better than nothing. Jimmy, if you're gonna pee into a bottle.
Hey.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Last resort. Chicka Slim Sadie. I just don't want to see it. When he does it, I don't want to see it. I didn't know there was an original song. The things you learn watching TV. Now that I listen to it, it does sound very 70s. Last to the water. Don't spill it. Not a drop.
No.
You got your bottle.
No.
I have an idea.
Really? Gonna drag them instead of carrying them?
That's not gonna work.
This is gonna work.
See, you got your friction and you got your... You're gonna wreck the bags, the money's gonna fall out. An attempt was made. I appreciate that. Just need to fashion some wheels and maybe a car. You don't want to tear the bags.
You're gonna get that.
Yeah. How big is the hole? It's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. How about you just make up the difference yourself?
Ah, shit! Ah!
Okay, I don't...
That's it. I'm done. Done! Done! How the hell are you still going?
Get up.
Mike is like
Get up now.
steel.
I have people waiting for me. But I do what I do so they can have a better life. And if I live or if I die, it really doesn't make a difference to me.
You've got Kim now, Jimmy. Come on. Buck up. Oh, there's a car.
Stay down. He's back.
Lalo, we're gonna have to wait him out.
He's way ahead of you on that. He's a walking beacon right now.
Hey, get that thing ready.
He's like, we're gonna get a car. You take him out, we get the car. We rescue ourselves. Good thinking, Jimmy. Just don't miss.
Let me get some, you dickhead.
Woo! Last shot is just going to be him taking some refreshment. Keep on going. Wow. The end. Wow. What an episode. What a freaking episode of Better Call Saul. And with no conclusion, like, it's like still to be continued. They didn't get out of it. I thought maybe they'd get the car, you know, at least some water from, you know, some treats, maybe some snacks. I was dreading, like, there was part of my brain that was like, my God, if Kim comes out here and they think it's the dude and Mike just shoots her, that would be... I don't know how I would have dealt with that. So luckily it was just that dude. Plus the car was the same and Kim didn't know where to go. So I like Jimmy's plan though. I like his... He was like, we could lie low or we could just take this guy out. So if we take this guy out, we might get something out of it. They didn't, but at least they have a little bit more peace of mind, maybe, that they're not being chased anymore. I don't know. Maybe there's more guys, maybe, like, I don't know. Kim went to Salamanca. Perfectly fit with her character. what would she do? My thought was she'd go find him. But she doesn't know where he is. Who would know where he is? The only person who knows. So that was, the only play she could make other than just sitting and waiting and going out of her mind. But now he knows about her, and he can use her to get Jimmy to do things in future if they all get out of this situation. And so I feel like there's a crosshairs on her more than he could have found out about her anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you know what I'm saying. Mike was Mike in this episode. From the first instant he arrived, killing all the guys silently, to his rugged, dogged determination, his never give up attitude, his not putting up with bullshit, just the facts, just the plan. Mildly irritated, but that's about it. But mostly it was just a story about two dudes in the desert trying to survive. Without that much water. So yeah, really tense, enjoyable episode of Better Call Saul. Completely different from anything we've seen so far this season. Like a little bottle episode. And I presume, you see, what do we got? We've got 2 episodes left. So next episode, I'd say they'll get out of it pretty quickly. It won't be another full episode of them trying to find their way back. And then everything will come to a head in the end, in the finale. Yeah, really good show. Really good show. It was just the right balance as well. Because you can imagine an episode of just, walking in a desert, long shots, could get boring, but just flew by. For me, anyway, just flew by. Some lovely shots, some nice... where they speed up the clouds. That's a traditional, that's a Breaking Bad thing. That was nicely done. Just nice little touches. The shootout was good. Saul was just terrified. No heroics from him or anything. Which is good. Brief cameo by those brothers. They didn't factor in as much as I thought they might. I thought they'd drop the bags off and then maybe just see him a little bit of the way home, just to make sure nothing shady happened on their side of things. And then once he gets closer to civilization, the border, that sort of thing, let him go, take his chances. Yeah, really fun episode. And yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey. 2 more episodes to go, next week and the week after, and I can't wait. Wish I could binge it right now. If you're from the future, you can binge it right now, or you've already seen it all, in which case that's weird. And I will see you in a few seconds, but for everybody else, I'll see you next week. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.